Hello, Ace Nation. I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Worlds Collide 2015 is in the history books, and what a great show for Ace to end 2015. We begin the show with tag team action, which saw the Amazing Graysons defeat Jamal Jackson and All That Murray. Probably got his name wrong, and I do apologize for that. During the match, Jackson appeared to have hurt his knee, and was not involved in the match for the rest of the way. Get well soon, Jamal. Up next was a return bout from Crossroads 11 as Mike Donovan defeated Ricky Richards. Next matchup, we saw Cuban Crippler, is it? Yeah, Cuban Crippler Ricky Reyes defeat the King of New York, EC Negro. Up next, we saw the Lucha Gods defend the Tag Team Championship against Hollywood Enterprises, William Wyeth and Absolute Alvin. And Wyeth and Alvin captured the Tag Team Championship after Adam Payne interfered, chokeslamming Black Zemus. Up next, we had another title match as Rob Vegas defeated the Aviator Joey Adams to retain the Diamond Division Championship. But then, all of a sudden, Anthony Ramirez comes out with a referee, and he's demanding to cash in his guaranteed title shot right then and there, which he won the Chance of a Lifetime Rumble last month at Crossroads 11. And one spinning backhand later, and a 3 count, Anthony Ramirez defeats Rob Vegas to become the brand new Diamond Division champion. Then we had gone to intermission at that point in time. Next match was scheduled to be the elite athlete Mike Orlando again, going one-on-one with Astro Morales, but apparently, I guess Astro was not in the building, and Orlando and Mike Lewis demanded the referee make a 10 count, and Ref Anthony counted the 10 and granted Mike Orlando the win. However, the bell never rang. And then I forgot what Hollywood Inc. was. I'm sorry, Hollywood Inc. Sorry about you, Mania. Hollywood Enterprises, mainly Orlando, Mike Lewis, Miss New York, and Adam Payne are all in the ring. Eventually, the Devil's Outlaw Stockade comes to the ring, and he's like about to enter the ring. And I forgot what Orlando said to him, but then Stockade climbed down from the apron and he's walking away. Now, I forgot, was it Orlando or Mike Lewis had the microphone and said something to Stockade about, he said, "Oh, I think you left your balls in that casket," which prompted Stockade to make a beeline for the ring, and he goes after Orlando, and Mike Lewis starts waving for the back for the new tag champions, Wyeth and Alvin, to come out, and they did a number on Stockade, leaving him laying in the ring. Be interesting to see where this goes. Up next, what was going to be a 3-way match eventually wound up a 4-way match as Prince Akhenaten defeated Game Changer Aaron Bradley, Kenny Bengal, and Chris Reyes to retain the Fight for Flight Championship. Then, in singles competition, the Rogue Anthony Gangone defeated Sonny Kiss in a great matchup. Sonny Kiss seems to keep improving as time goes on, and Gangone is really becoming quite a buzz. I say look out for both of those guys in 2016. Then it was main event time as the Bayonne badass Danny Moff with JL Chico in his corner challenged Good Times Only TJ Marconi for the heavyweight championship. And of course he had the gorgeous Brooke Danielle in his corner. At one point in this match, Brooke tripped Moff and Chico had tripped Marconi, and Ref Anthony ejected both Brooke and Chico from ringside at that point. Both of them eventually came back to the ring, and I forgot it. I mean, Marconi kicked out of 2 burning hammers. Wow. I don't know how many boots Moff kicked out of, but it looked to me, as Ref Anthony made the 3 count, it looked to me that Moff got his left shoulder up. So I don't know if... I think that there should definitely be a rematch, and you'll understand why as I go along here. After the match ended, Moff started giving Marconi plenty of German suplexes. Chico eventually got his hand on the championship belt, and he bashed Moff in the face with it, shocking everybody. And Chico left the ring with Marconi and Brooke. and Brooke. Well, personal notes time. Great seeing Cheyenne. I noticed Adolfo, Crystal. Who else noticed me in the building, or I noticed? Oh, Shane of NYWC was there with his girlfriend. Well, it was announced that Impact Championship Entertainment returns. I don't know if they canceled that show. That show was canceled from November 21st. They're having a show on Saturday night, December 19th, and already announced for that show, Andrew Tiny Johnson goes one-on-one with, I believe, making his in-ring debut, Hollywood Enterprises' Adam Payne. And also on that night, newly crowned Diamond Division champion Anthony Ramirez will be defending against the now former Diamond Division champion Rob Vegas. Okay. Ace Pro Wrestling, on the other hand, kicks off 2016 on Saturday night, January 9th, as they present Redemption. Now, here's what I like to see that night. I like to see Danny Moth one-on-one in a return bout with TJ Marconi for the Heavyweight Championship. I like to see the newly crowned tag champions William Wyeth and Absolute Alvin take on the Lucha Gods. Possibly get Mike Orlando and Astro Morales have that match take place, since it didn't happen at Worlds Collide. Don't know, like, what other matches we could have. I can think of at this very time. But I'm sure the usual cast of characters will be there. I'm sure Prince Akhenaten will be defending the Fight for Flight Championship. Anthony Ramirez will defend his newly won Diamond Division title. And I forgot what else will be going on that I can think of. Well, here's one memorable quote. TJ Macaroni! Somebody in the crowd kept calling TJ Marconi that. Yeah. Alright, with all due respect, Ace Pro Wrestling, I wish it could be a little more prompt with starting and ending the shows. For the second month in a row, I missed the last 160 bus going back to New York City. And I had to walk all the way to Passaic to take one of those mini buses. Now that I seem to have some people's attention at this moment, does anybody out there have Ace Pro Wrestling Mercury Rising 2010, which featured the awesome four-way match with Bryan Danielson, Christopher Daniels, Danny Moff, and Mo Sexton? You know, I really wish I had bought that DVD when I had the chance, because I don't think it's sold at the shows these days, because the DVDs that are sold now are more recent, and I really got to stock up on those pretty soon. Because I'd really like more people from the New York City area to come see Ace one day, but, you know, if we have a hard time getting home, you know, that's going to steer people away and not want to come down. That one group of fans that kept yelling too, they seemed quite the fans, and I was hoping there would have been a bigger crowd, even though you know, because things died down after Crossroads 11. I just hope this momentum continues, and especially Mike Morgan. I remember that sit-down interview you had with Mike Lewis earlier this year, when you told him that where Ace was going, you know, considering that the company had peaked in 2010, 2011. You certainly weren't kidding about that, pal. And at this time, I'd like to wish everyone at Ace Pro Wrestling a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you in 2016!